I awakened in my room. The last thing I remember was Jerry. The last thing I remember was seeing Asiyah being violently pulled out of the rec room. She's in the incubator now. I can feel it. I mean, I can't feel Asiyah at all. This is how I know Jerry has Asiyah under heavy sedation. The things he said to me I can never unhear. Is this how Asiyah has felt through the span of her life? Disregarded? Unloved? Bring me Chase, Jerry typed and sent to Roger. I have had Asiyah under heavy sedation in the incubator for close to 4 days now. Chase has been in isolation for the same amount of time per my orders. Time to see what I can get from Chase. I have had Asiyah wired to my dream machine and have had no luck in recording anything noteworthy. The dream machine records and translates dream state activity. I am hopeful I will have access with Chase. I am hopeful I will have success with Chase. Get off of me. I can walk on my own. I say to Roger and Steve as they drag me into Jerry's lab. Asiyah! I yell as I watch Asiyah lie seemingly lifeless, encapsulated in a plastic tube, plugged with wires and sensors as if she is less than who she is. Seeing Asiyah like this is heartbreaking to me. I feel like I was supposed to protect her. I feel like I am to protect her, and I'm letting her down. Ah, Chase, you join us, Jerry says, as he emerges from a dark corner in the lab, like the darkest of shadows in which he is. Asiyah and I are tasked to defeat the darkness. The darkness has reigned over the Earth realm for millennia. At least, this is what Arturus has told Asiyah and me. How are Asiyah and I supposed to save the world when our own lives are in shambles? Yeah, I reply to Jerry with my head bent towards the ground. I wake up in my room. My body is painfully sore. I don't know how much time has passed. The last thing I remember was being dragged out of the rec room while witnessing Chase fall to the floor. Then, I was strapped to a gurney in one of the lab's observation rooms. I could see Jerry through the observation window. The darkness. I see the darkness in Jerry. Chase and I are tasked to bring light to the shadows. My and Chase's mission is to help defeat the dark energies that blanket Earth. You know, the darkness that has dominated the Earth for thousands of years. And now, Chase and I are supposed to help illuminate light to defeat the darkness. This is what Arturus told Chase and me. But how? How are Chase and I supposed to help defeat the darkness whilst we are being swallowed by the shadows? Ready, Chase? Jerry enthusiastically yells as he re-enters the lab. All these years I thought there was something wrong with me, Chase says. I thought you didn't love me because of something I did or because of something I wasn't. You should have just told me you were a psychotic ass. All right, that's enough, Jerry says. Night-night. Jerry administers sedatives into Chase's IV drip. He's out, Jerry announces to his culpable lab assistants. Something's happening. One of my assistants yells from the observation room in which Chase is occupying. It's been over 4 hours since I put him under, and nothing. We're wading into dangerous waters. I can't have Chase under for too much longer. He won't be of any use to me in a vegetative state. What's going on? I ask as I enter the room. We have what seems to be irregular heart activity being recorded, my lab assistant responds. His brain activity is also now being recorded in theta rhythm. Okay, continue to monitor the heart and brain activity and get me another dose of sedatives to administer. Just as Jerry begins to pump additional cc's into Chase, something Jerry did not expect to happen, happened. Chase begins to speak. This is the benevolent energy of Gordon, here to deliver a message from the 11th realm of light. Jerry, what you are in search of is that in which you already possess. You are being called to release from your restraints, Asiyah and Chase. We are Gordon. We lead and leave with love.